Screen door cracks, ball game on. Man on the porch singing baritone. Tan line leads to that gentle place between a collarbone and a stone cold fate. Dockhand boys all say goodbye to the women that they swear.
It's 2025, a fresh new season with fresh new faces. A 7-team playoff, loser punishments on the board, and our highest payout ever.
And he throws in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown.
He snuck a force to the shore and drank a bottom bone.
Ooh, almost there. All right, we're back, y'all. It is back. It is time. Episode 11 of the Sicker Pizza Crew Weekly Fantasy Football Show. I am your host, Ty Life Tyreek Fitz, Ty Life Beats, joined by the best commissioner in the land, young Corey Edge, and we have a special guest in the building, our mid-season award winner of the GM of the year so far, mid-season, young Danny in the building, McAfrican American, the GM of that team. Welcome, Danny. Danny, we played each other this past week. Of course, you got the dub. The panel last week said that I would win. I disagreed with them. I knew your team was superior to mine. And just like the way that the season's going, we're looking like our record is mirroring the Giants' record. With that being said, how you feel about the win? You're currently in first place, sole position of first place. How are you feeling going into this playoff push in November?
Well, first off, thanks for having me again. I will say this, I was nervous. I will say this, literally, pooping my pants leading into this week. You have a strong team, Ty. It's just, it just doesn't hit. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but, I checked the score, or let's lead into Monday night, because that was when you had 3 guys playing. And at one point, I think they went down, scored a touchdown. Bam Knight had like a 20-yard run. Jacoby Brissett was slinging the ball to McBride, and that was just hurting me. And I was like, dude, this man's projected almost the score I have. And I was sitting there nervous because Will couldn't give me his daddy's password. And I was just waiting on things to happen. And so, yeah. I was a little nervous, but at the end of the day, I have full trust and faith in my team, and I came out with the victory. So,
shout out, Corey. What are your thoughts on this past week?
Definitely one of the toughest teams from Danny. So we'll just talk about that for a second. Yeah, I mean, again, like we said, GM of the year mid-season, solid team. Ty. We'll get into the game in a little bit more detail, but something happens on Sundays, or maybe even Mondays at this point, where it just derails every single time. But before we kind of get into this week's scoreboard, can you hit the music for me? I got a segment that I want to get into. Last week we did the Giants. This week it's all about the Panthers. If I had 150,000. Ooh. Oh yeah, boys. That's what I'm talking about. The Panthers are 5-4, beat the best team in the NFL. If we go to the predictions, everybody's predicting the Packers to win the championship. They can't even get past the Panthers, and they're tying the Cowboys. Phenomenal weekend from the Panthers. Just had to get it off my chest. Quick shout out to the Minnesota Vikings. Also a great week this week. Really showed up. J.J. McCarthy did phenomenal. Those corners over there in the secondary on Minnesota are for real, and they really did shut down the line. So great week from them. Panthers defense is incredible. Smart-ass coaching from Dave Canales. Couldn't be more excited for the rest of the season. And, yeah, let's hit the scoreboard.
Shout out, Corey. Shout out to the Panthers. Panthers are looking up for the first time. They're in the hunt for the first time in what seems like an eternity. But shout out to the Panthers. I know Charlotte is buzzing. Let's hop into the scoreboard. But before we do that, fellas, young Zach Wright in the building. Zach, shout out. Welcome to the chat. Boys, I know we were pre-gaming this segment, so go ahead. Your claw. We're not sponsored by White Claw, but we'd love to be sponsored. Shout out, cheers, boys, to a wonderful season so far. Let's hop into
I know Zach's
the
drinking.
scoreboard.
Zach's got that Miller Lite in his right hand right now.
Let's go, brother. All right, week 9. Let's hit it, Ty.
Let's do it. So, week 9. Again, we kind of talked about it at the beginning. Danny, there's nothing really much to talk about. We talked about it a little bit. One thing I will say, I will say about this matchup, and again, shout out to Danny. Danny's looking like the real deal. I traded for Rome Odunze last week. It went kind of under the radar, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Warren just didn't have that pop I needed to make this push. I was like, you know what? I need to make a big swing. I need some more consistency, more high-end, possible boom or bust receiver. Rome Odunze. He proceeds to have 0 catches in a game where Colston Loveland has the greatest game of his career, in a game where the Bears probably had the best offensive showing since Jim
47.
McMahon.
47.
Since Jim McMahon.
It went through his hands in the end zone.
This man had a donut.
Dude, you had 2 opportunities to get 15, 18 points. You would have won. That's what I'm saying. I was nervous to play you. I think you have a good team. I would love to get T. Higgins off your squad.
Oh, I wasted T. Higgins 30-pointer. I waste that.
If you're trying to trade, I'm willing to work with you.
Oh my God.
But geez, yeah, no, it's unfortunate.
It's all right. I even did the math. If I even still had Jalen Warren, who scored 2 touchdowns, by the way, after I trade him, I still would have lost this game. But shout out to Danny. Christian McCaffrey went crazy. Of course, that happens when you're playing the Giants. Duh, our run defense is trash. Sam Darnold, looking like the guy we thought he'd be out of USC. Goes to the Seahawks. Mike McDonald and the boys are rolling right now. The Seahawks are looking pretty scary, pretty spooky. But all around good team performance by you.
Didn't throw an incompletion until halftime. I mean,
Crazy.
The fact that, Danny, great play with Darnold up against the Washington secondary. So props to that. That's a good find. C-Mac, I must have been mistaken. It was the week before he had a down week. This week he kind of rattled back into form here.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
And who better to do it against than the Giants defense? It's been that all season. Still question marks at the wide receiver room here, in my opinion. I did see Jordan Addison caught one large pass from J.J. McCarthy. But the craziest thing for me is that anytime Danny picks up or plays a tight end, he's getting at least 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Dog, I saw that. I was watching Thursday. I'm like, oh, Danny's gonna win this week. I was like, oh, of course Mike Andrews has 2 touchdowns. Of course
it's egregious, man. It's egregious.
Of course he does. That's crazy.
And to me, like Ty, I do think you ended up winning that trade. RJ Harvey, responding with another good game after last week too. So maybe something to build off of, maybe to stay out of the toilet bowl, maybe to make a late playoff.
We're not losing the toilet bowl. All right. This team we're now building towards not being in the toilet bowl and not losing. All right. That's what our team's objective is for the season. All right. We have a new scope, man. New mindset.
Every week it's solid. Every week you're outscoring pretty much half of the league.
On 14, dog. Like, what do we?
It's tough. It's really tough.
What are we doing? It's fine. We already cried about it. It's cool. Let's move on to the next matchup. Wait, what was the game of the week last week? Oh yeah, it was you and Zach. We'll hit that last.
Yep.
We'll hit that last.
Yep.
So here we go. Jacob and Adam. Adam, who I just gifted Jalen Warren, by the way. Destroys Jacob, and Jacob still not a bad week from Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Puka Nacua, who he thought it could be going a little bit hobbled, had 22 points. Sam Laporta looking. He did change his name from Laporta Potties. I think Sam wants that name to come back a little bit. Juwan Jennings, solid showing. I think overall, a good showing from Jacob, but he just ran into a buzzsaw. Adam, we were talking a lot of mess about Adam last week, talking about, hey, the Fink brothers are looking kind of shaky, looking kind of spooky here on Halloween weekend, but he responded well. Lamar Jackson came back and did Lamar Jackson things. Sun God, JSN. This wide receiving tandem might be one of the best in the league if they're all playing at this level, with Drake London scoring 38 points. Come on, what are we talking about? But dude, what do you guys think about this one?
We are cooked if Drake London starts going off. I'll tell you that much. If Penix can get him the ball, and he starts to score that much and starts I watched a little bit of that game. The catches he had were insane. Jump balls pretty much every time. So yeah, I mean, I definitely said a lot about Adam's team, so I'll be the first to eat my words here. Definitely not leaking gas anymore. Was off a 3-game losing streak, and this is how you would expect someone of his caliber to respond. So it's definitely a solid team here. I do think one of the better receiving rooms in the league. I do want to take a little bit of time to talk about Pookie. He wanted bulletin board material to fire him up. Didn't do nothing. Definitely better than most of his weeks. Good response after last week, scoring 152. So this team is definitely on the upwards trajectory, but I guess not enough bulletin board material. It was weird for me, Ty. I don't know if you noticed. I saw some chats and they were talking about, oh, I'm watching the episode, bulletin board material.
I didn't see that.
But they also don't know everything else that happens in the episode. So
that was crazy.
Really watching?
They're picking and choosing. Corey, I think they're picking and choosing. Selective hearing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think.
All right. Danny, you got any words on this one?
You know, I will say I'm actually disappointed in Ty for
what?
Trading Adam at running back that's actually somewhat solid, because
somewhat solid.
If anything, I think the person I'm most worried about in this league is Adam. His wide receiving core, like, it's the best in the league. There's no argument. Like, no one's touching that. And then Travis Etienne has been up and down. He's been up and down. Don't get me wrong. But you had Jalen Warren, who's kind of consistent. Next to Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers would be like, yo, run left. He runs left for 50 yards. Like, it. So I'm nervous about Adam. That's my takeaway for this week. I think he's a force to be reckoned with. Jacob, he's relying too much on the Chargers. The Chargers are up and down too much. They got too many injuries going on. They're trying to figure out their team identity. Vidal is going to keep going up and down. So I don't know. But Adam's definitely someone to watch out for.
Now, if Jacob had those two guys that are on our IR, I would think maybe this team is a serious force.
I would agree.
Seriously. I mean, he would have some severe depth here, especially now with Troy Franklin. You guys love that tight end from the Chargers. And Danny, I would say even too much on the Rams here. I mean, Rams are a good team, but it's happy to see Puka back in the lineup too. Getting some points there. So
Jacob is an LA boy, huh? He is an LA boy.
Bro, it could be an LA Seattle NFC championship.
That would be gross.
That would be gross.
Yeah.
Young Dab Marino, aka Shreejan, aka Lively Bird156. Adam's the best team in the league. Is that who he hey, Danny, he said it, not me. I'm just reading the chat.
I mean, I think he is. I think he has the squad to do it, and you gave him an extra running back.
All right, we're not doing that. We're not doing that extra running back. It's Jalen Warren, guys. It's not like a game.
And meanwhile, this is the same guy that picked up Jordan Addison for free, who needed a wide receiver, and is now complaining about a trade happening in the league. Like, get the fuck out of here, guys.
I gotta stir it up a little bit. You know?
Love it.
And speaking of stirring it up, the boy who just tried to stir it up, Shreejan, let's look at his game. He got a nice little bounce back victory. He's going to get in that 4th spot, going to 6-3. Again, I'm a little bit, and shout out to Shreejan. I'll give him a clap. Shout out to Shreejan, but I'm more disappointed in Paul. DeAndre Swift was not playing in this game, and he still had him playing. I'm mortified. And it's crazier because I talked so crazy about Manangai, who had a great game.
Yeah,
I'm thinking over here.
You're an idiot for that. You're an idiot for
guys.
That.
No, guys. Let's not even. No one was expecting him to have that game. Let's not do that.
The Panda yet. He's not the Panda yet.
We're not. Yeah, let's not. I'm just letting you. But before we get to that, I'm just said DeAndre Swift did not start or was not playing. He was in Paul's lineup. I'm questioning the want to win. Like, it's 5-4, and it's like Paul is thinking it's all willy-nilly. Oh, I'll make playoffs. Hey, shit can get sweet really quick. All right, you're 5-4. You know what I'm saying? You're on 7th.
Who else was he gonna play? Though?
Hit the waiver wires or something, my guy. But like he got 0. He got a donut. Anybody I could have picked up Kyle Juszczyk. He would have got more points than DeAndre Swift. I'm just saying. Let's do something.
I mean, Chuba Hubbard. I mean, you should play him if you have him on your.
I would assume. I mean, his 1.7 more than DeAndre Swift. That's all I'm saying. Well, he wouldn't have won. But come on.
It's just, when your owner's not showing up and putting guys in, I don't think your team's going to perform. It may be superstitions there, but that's just me. But yeah, Shree got a much needed win too, bouncing back after losing to the big dog over here. But yeah, I mean, this team, I was real high on the beginning. It all is depicted by JT and Bijan. If they have any sort of doubt in their games, it's going to be tough for him to win too many games, especially starting Tua. I mean,
Look,
gross.
Maserati Marv saved Shreesian's bacon this week and also the matchup because Paul was the only person that scored less than Paul was Callum. We know how that is. All right, so Shreesian was lucky this week. I think
Marv had a nasty move, dog. Did y'all see that?
Come on, man.
He made who did he make fall? That wasn't Diggs, was it?
I don't think it was Diggs. It was like some random. But even CD was like,
it was
shit.
nasty.
Yeah, he had that guy skating.
Tua is not carrying you. Tua had scored 6 points. Anyways,
bro, you go right ahead and keep him in the lineup.
Please, we love that. The players are in the playoffs would love that.
I'm just waiting for the day that you actually play David Montgomery. How many times do I have to look at your scoreboard and just see David Montgomery sitting on the bench?
You should trade him away and get it like a good tight end or a good wide receiver.
Jawan Johnson, even a Saints fan telling you to get a better tight end is not a good look, brother.
Bro, Jawan Johnson sucks. But hey, low key. No, he does suck. But like, it's unfortunate because he's gonna get more targets now because he's gone.
And a rookie QB gives you more targets. Generally.
Like the only people we got are fucking. What is Alvin Kamara even in the league right now? And then fucking Bailey, who we fucking signed and we don't even use. And then we got Chris Olave. And then who's the other guy? Oh, Brandon Cooks. Cooks, bro.
I forgot
he's
Brandon
washed, bro. He's 38 years old.
Danny, no one asked for a Saints segment, brother. I'm sorry.
No, let him cook. Let him cook, Corey. It's fine. Let him cook.
What I'm talking about is Jawan Johnson's like he could be getting more targets, but he's so inconsistent. He drops the easy balls, but catches the hard balls. It's just like where's the in between?
Danny, that is Theo Johnson to a T. I feel your pain. We're in the same boat. I understand. Yeah. We're in the same boat. But yeah, Shreesian bounce back game. We'll see what he does this week. Let's go on to the next one. Let's talk about Eric, the great vibe shift. It is shifting. Man. It is shifting, ladies and gentlemen. And now,
what a week from
it looks pretty lopsided because of his opponent, but Eric had a great fucking game. All right, Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things against Patty Mahomes. Butte didn't even do much. He was hurt. Everybody got 43 points of Brock Bowers. The Bower Ranger. All right, so
just when we had this man on last week, and I was talking about his touchdowns. He gets 2 in one game.
That is crazy.
3. He got 3 in one game.
I think we're jinx. We just jinx stuff, Corey. Honestly, Rico Dowdle. Hey, shout out Rico Dowdle. Shout out the Panthers doing his thing against the Packers. But again, I'm very happy for Eric. I knew he was going to win this game. He was on last week. Vibes weren't the highest last week, but I think after this win, vibes were pretty high. Going on to this other team, Callum. Now, real quick for you, I'll let you guys go ahead. But here's the one. I'm not even going to talk about Kyle Manon guy. I'll take that on the chin. Got it. But
Bill's gotta go.
Yeah, I do recall a couple weeks ago when number 44 on the Giants, Cam Scadaboo, he dislocated his ankle. All right. I hate when players have career-altering injuries. I hate, because they provide for the families, they provide for their friends. They have a family, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's their livelihood. So, a commie fan in our chat, ha-has me reporting that Cam is out for the season. And then proceeds to kind of just not take it not so seriously. Let's fast forward to this past weekend. I saw Jaden Daniels dislocate his elbow. Shit wasn't funny then. There was no he. There was no ha-ha. There was no ha-ha for anybody else, okay? Oh! There was no ha-has. But what did I do? I wish Jaden a speedy recovery, and Callum no longer has Jaden Daniels as his quarterback for the rest of the season. Now, I don't know if that's football gods. I don't know if that's karma. I just thought that was interesting. But you guys go ahead. Talk about it.
Definitely
Karma.
Yeah,
100%. Disrespectful.
I mean, my thing too is just like it's cursed, like it on that field. If they don't get a new stadium, there's no point in them playing Jaden Daniels ever again. If they don't get out of that stadium, if they don't get away from the RG3 kind of curse, the injuries that have happened on that field. I think the other one was Lawrence Taylor, Joe Theismann.
Yep.
That's the same field where he ended his career. And it's ridiculous. They need to get to a new field. They need to stop drafting skinny quarterbacks that run the ball. I'm out on skinny quarterbacks that run the ball other than Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson stays in the pocket a lot more than these other guys. He's a good pocket passer, and I just don't think there's any durability, man. Again, I said it last week, when you put a target on yourself, I know it firsthand experience from playing against the Saints and the bounties that they had, and the Broncos playing against them before CTE was legal. There are going to be people that are going out there to maybe not injure the player, but to hit them hard and make sure that they think about it the next time they run. And I'm kind of just sold on Jaden Daniels in general, unfortunately. So yeah,
He doesn't have the aurora.
No, he doesn't have nothing. I mean, he had it last year. It was all there in once, but you got to think there's no game film, there's no game tape, there's nothing on that offense. Same thing as CJ Stroud. I'd much rather my QB on an upwards trajectory, maybe have a slower first year like Bryce Young, Drake May, and be here in the second year being a little bit more refined. So that way, when you get in those big moments in the playoffs, you're ready. But yeah, I mean.
But leading off of that with you it's also, you got rid of Brian Robinson, who went to the 49ers to be a backup for Christian McCaffrey. What was Robinson doing wrong? First off, you got a rookie running back coming in. Don't you want some veteranship?
Oh, he got shot 8 times and played the same season. You want that on your team.
That's what I'm saying.
You want that.
you just throw a rookie in there, and that's why you get 5.1 points, because he doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
But anyways, get into Kyle Maginotti, or whatever the fuck.
Whatever his name is, man. Whatever his name is.
I will say, the week beforehand, Chicago had played the Saints, and Swift had kind of gotten injured in the middle of the game. And I saw Kyle come on, and he really impressed me, actually. So when he had him in the starting lineup, and you guys were talking about it last week, I was like, wait for him, because when his opportunity arises, he's going to take control. And I think he's a really good, solid player. But unfortunately, when Swift gets back into the swing of things, it's Swift's game. So
Kyle runs like Rico, downhill. He likes contact. He's gonna initiate the contact. You're gonna hear a loud pop. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Callum's put his team together a little bit better. He just needs to figure out if he would take Bill out. I think it's a different story.
Is DK washed? Is that it's a serious question?
I don't know if he's washed. It's tough.
What has he done impressive recently? This year, last year?
Nobody
what has he done?
Nobody in the Steelers wide receiver room ever does anything big.
It's kind of like a Julio Jones. Once he broke the barrier, it's over.
Maybe with Big Ben and AB and Juju, but like since then, it's kind of been like George Pickens wanted out of there. And yeah, they haven't had good QBs, but Aaron Rodgers. I mean, maybe at the Jets he was giving it force feed into Garrett Wilson, but I still think they had problems. Like, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is that guy that's going to connect with one receiver. He'd rather have no names.
That's fair.
He would rather have no names, and also I think the Steelers this year have just used a lot of tight ends with Freiermuth, Jonnu Smith. They've used a lot of tight ends. So, like Calvin Austin barely gets in the game, and he's the wide receiver too. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just Aaron is going to trust the plays he likes to run. I mean, they did beat the Colts. So, like, it's not like he got 2 catches, but it wasn't a winning effort. Well, DK, I don't know if this is – I don't think 2.6 is DK's MO the rest of the season, but I think the days of him having, like, monster games are over. He'll have you solid games, like a cool like he's projected 16 points. I won't be mad. A little 16, 14, somewhere in there. But the 20-plus point games for DK, I think, are behind him. Those days are behind him.
Just one of the worst drafted teams I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, why are you guys laughing? That's the truth.
I know. I'm not. I'm just glad someone said it. I'm just glad someone said it.
And it sucks to take away from Eric's week and not talk too much about his team.
Right.
Let's spend some time there. I mean, definitely Brock Bowers insane. Next week is going to be tough. He's taking Danny on, and we'll get there. But still got some stuff on the bench. I like Alec Pierce for deep balls. I mean, not bad play any week. I mean, he can go off. You're going boom or bust. But, yeah, you would love to see Purcell get back.
Need Ricky back there.
Tyrone Tracy, he's second string now. Singletary
played really well.
Singletary's going to take it over. So
yeah,
he loses a person there. So yeah.
Cowboys are on bye next week. I know we're looking ahead, but yeah, Kenneth Walker. I mean, he's.
Yeah, I know Eric was mad about that. I knew he was mad about that.
Yeah.
I knew he had whooping.
But yeah, I couldn't have picked a better week to have Josh Allen. Against the Chiefs, just prime time. But yeah, I mean, let's get into the next one. I think we spent enough time here.
Let's do it. We got Hemi Horn Jr.'s big resounding victory over Will. Both teams are 4-4 going into this matchup, and Camden's starting to prove that he is a force to be reckoned with this year. 5-4. Sure. He's on a little bit of a heater, and we talked about it last week. The dreads are starting to come back. The dreads are starting to come back. Derrick Henry, solid game, nothing crazy, but Devontae Adams, 2 touchdown performance. Again, it was against your Saints, so I apologize, Danny. It has to happen.
We suck.
I feel your pain. Jay Herbo doing his thing. I think Jay Herbo might be calming down some critics this year. That's just me, but I think he might be calming down some critics. And then just Will just not getting a lot of production from his players. I mean, if Jordan Love is getting 9 points, it's tough to really do much about that. And Rashee Rice getting 18. You hope to win those matchups, but just not a whole lot coming from Javonte Williams, who's been really a touchdown merchant. Outside of his touchdowns, not really much on the ground, like an efficient runner. Tucker Kraft, terrible lost.
Same with Ferguson. Yeah. Didn't Ferguson get injured? It was the battle of the injury tight ends
Fergie?
Here.
No, Fergie didn't get hurt.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
I thought he got injured.
Jake Ferguson?
Maybe I was wrong.
No, he didn't get hurt.
Okay. Slow game from him, but yeah, I mean,
Camden's looking all right, man.
He is. Right. I think there's still a little bit of question marks at the wide receiver room. I don't know how much I'm buying Devontae Adams. I said it last week. I'm not going to change up yet on that. He definitely has a solid game log, so has that to back it up. Definitely going to see a lot more Derrick Henry involvement now that Lamar's back and taking away a little bit of attention away from the run game. Genty finally starting to get into form as well, scoring a touchdown. One thing I do want to say is even if Jacob Ferguson were to get injured, he does have the Dalton Kincaid sword on the bench here with 20 points. So, and like I said, the same as last week, the week that he lost, why are you not playing DJ Moore?
Again, I mean, he was.
No, think about why isn't Shree trading with fucking Camden for a tight end? What's going on here?
I got three tight ends. If anybody wants to come to my room. But yeah, I mean, crazy. Tucker Kraft getting injured. We'll see it in the commissioner's power rankings, but I think this team is done. Dunzo.
Yikes.
Another boy down the drain.
Bye, Willie.
Yeah, right. Couldn't make me feel better because it's my rival, and maybe I am calling it a little bit early, but I think this guy's going to be in the consolation bracket.
You hate to hear that, but Will, got to turn it around, my guy. You're in 8th place. You're just missing the playoffs. There's still a lot of time left, but not much. Let's go on to the game of the week from last week. Corey, you got edged out. No pun intended. You got edged out slightly by Zach. And again, this could have been a game you won. I know you don't want to harp on it too much, but let's talk about it. Josh Jacobs, great game. Quentin Johnson did something last week, but not a huge game from George Kittle. Not what you want to see from Tony Pollard. Talk to us a little bit about this. You had a tight end at your flex. What was your mindset going into the matchup? What were your thoughts? Talk to us.
Tough week for the boys as far as availability. We'll start there, but no excuses. I prided my team on having a solid depth team here, so was excited to see what they could do. All I asked for them from the beginning of the week was to make it close and be around for Sunday, late Sunday, and that's what they did. I do want to call out some things that happened a little bit behind the scenes that did play a pivotal piece in this game. I saw last minute Zach took Debo out of the lineup, put in Shakir, ended up getting an extra 2 points. That didn't end up changing the game, but any point matters here. Solid play. He is notoriously one of the leading catch receivers for the Bills when they play the Chiefs. So thought this was a really, really intelligent move from Butker. I thought I had a chance to. I asked Drake May to stop balling. He did. I asked James Cook couldn't get in the end zone. I really did think I had a chance. Jamar Chase got a few catches at the end of the game against the Bears that ended up giving him some more points than I was expecting. So yeah, and the other thing is I said it to Ty. I talked to Zach about it. I really wanted to pick up Horton and play him over Ertz. Horton scored the first 2 touchdowns of the game for Seattle, and I would have won this game. So it was tough to see bad owner move here, but can't be ashamed of the boys. A lot of guys stepped in and had decent performances to keep this one close. Looking forward to battling back next week, but I'll let you guys take it away from here.
Well, Ty, I mean, yeah, I don't really know. There's not much to say about this game. Zach's definitely more superior than Corey when it comes to the team, like team standpoint. Corey, you're just missing that one or two, like that one extra guy. That's just what it feels like.
Yeah.
Zach has a complete team. Bucky Irving gets back. I mean, he's gonna be striving, but
Buys played a pivotal role in Corey's loss. I think if he has one of those guys healthy or not healthy, but playing, could be a different story. But right.
No, for sure, and you definitely have a point there. But if Bucky Irving was healthy as well,
you're right.
Could
change
it as well. Wow, actually, I just saw Kelsey had more points than Warren.
Yo, yeah. Zach, if you're not going to play Jackson Dart, trade him to me. I'm tired of you benching him, and I don't understand. He's obviously better. Like, y'all, are we not do you not drink the Kool-Aid? He's good.
No, I would say
in fantasy-wise, he's good.
No, I like Zach's play. I like the Drake over Jackson Dart because Jackson Dart is still like, I think Drake has a year over Dart. So like,
He does. I get it.
Drake has like a little bit more experience when it comes to the NFL.
But the wiggle, the running, like what do we?
I mean, he is nice with it. He is nice with it. He is. But
stop me back, yo. Then counter me, Zach. I'm not like. What do you want me to do? Look at my team. I have good players. Counter me. If you're not gonna play him, give him to me. I don't understand why you like don't have 30 points on the bench.
Offers.
I don't understand. All right, then offer me back. I don't understand. Offer me better. Yo, give me an offer then. If you're not gonna play him, don't like. What are we doing? Let's talk. Let's work. I'm trying to work what works. I'm down. I'm here. I'm down.
I feel like for Jackson Dart, you got to give up a really good player for him.
All right, you want Roma Doomsday? I'm down. I don't have a quarterback right now. Give me Jackson Dart, dog. What are we talking about?
Bro, that's why Adam got rid of him, because he don't produce.
No, look, he does produce. He just didn't produce last week when I needed him. He needs to learn, not ready to start on my team. So give him to me. I don't understand. What are we talking about? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this. Let's move on. Corey, you have your special segment, the power rankings.
Let's hit the power rankings. I'm sure there'll be a lot of things to say about this.
While we're pulling up the power rankings, I just want to let everyone know if you're watching the stream, you're enjoying it, make sure you follow, like the stream. We are here every week. All right, y'all. And only your follows, your views, even if you have us on the background, if you're doing some laundry, doing some chores, whatever, if you want to watch this back as a VOD, it helps us out a lot. So please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Now, time for our newest segment, the power rankings done by our commissioner. Boom.
Hey,
boom,
I'm sorry,
boom.
guys, but I can't see this, so I don't know.
Oh, you got it now?
Huh?
No? You see it now?
I can see it on the Twitch stream, but not on Streamlabs.
Okay.
But anyways, I'll take it through us. Week 8, or actually, this is a little delayed, so let's update this to week 9 or week 10. Actually, is what we're in. So week 10, Commissioner Power Rankings. Again, at the one spot, we do have Danny's team. Do not like his team name still, so not going to say that.
Bro, it's funny.
Danny
Bro.
Danny is number one. He's been solid all season. GM of the midseason. Won the championship last year.
Shout out.
Has not showed any signs of stepping off the gas. I think every time I'm checking, he's around 120 or more each week. So definitely well deserved at the one spot. The winner of the primetime game was always going to be number 2, just from record and in a solid team wise. If I were able to pull that out against Zach, I probably would have been 2. So shout out to Zach here. Another big win, probably second best record in the league. Pretty close to second most points. Real close battle with touchdown there at 3. And he jumped right back up into the power rankings like I said he would if he won. Really, really big performance. This could change next week. After that, we got Himmy Horn at 4. Battled back after his 1-game losing skid. So technically he's 5-1 in the past 6 games.
That's crazy.
So he definitely well deserved at 4. It's been battling with the dreads and everything. I put myself at 5. I still believe that I'm up there. Could be anybody between 4 and 6 to me are pretty close. They're right in there in that range together. So I got myself and then Shree. I think Shree's battled back after a big win, 2 straight losses, and it seems like his engagement is back in the league. So that definitely played a factor.
He's in the chat this week. Love it. Love
power
it.
rankings. Yep, exactly. So, and definitely well deserved at 7 from Pookie. I know he doesn't have the best record, but the past 2 weeks he might be the highest total performer out of anybody. I think he did 130 this week and did 150 the week before, which is a ton of points. So big shout out. We want to recognize that here. Maybe not the best record, but definitely has a chance at the 7th spot in the playoffs. After that, we still got leaking gas. Fink Senior.
Hey,
it's tough to even put him at 8. It's tough to even put him at 8, guys. I wanted to put Eric above him, but I couldn't do it from records and injury status. I still think the CDs is a solid 8 team. Definitely could take the place of Jacob at 7. I think we do have some parity forming in the top half and the bottom half at this point. We do have kind of a playoff picture on what's reasonable and what's not, especially with some of the injuries that happened. Eric at 9. Kyler, I still got you at 10 because it's week after week, same type of performance.
Hey, you see, we're not in the bottom 2, which means no sackable right now. That's what we're striving for.
11, we got 11, we got Craft Bandicoot. Definitely we'll talk more into this as we get here. This is a very low ranking, but after the bulletin board material scoring 90 points, your best player probably getting injured. So we got you right next to Panda, man, in the Poo-Poo Bowl. So there's 11 and 12. We rounded out there. And Ty, let's get to the betting.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Pull up. Ooh. Let's get
Romo Dunes has been entered by Ty Life Beats.
Doing it, have to. You know why, guys? You know why?
Battle bag game.
You know who he's playing against?
Giants.
The New York Football Giants.
Woo!
So he's scoring a touchdown.
Wait, who'd you pick?
Roma Dunze.
Bro, are you
Danny, he's playing against like practice squad cornerbacks. Like he's scoring a touchdown.
You sound like Callum, bro.
No. Cause look, Callum is delusional. I'm actually talking with objectivity. Like Juwan Jennings was whatever. Plays the Giants, touchdown. Like what are we talking? Like no, Roma Dunze is gonna do that. He's scoring a touchdown. Or no, Danny, you know about Paulson Adebo. He's not playing. You don't know about these other corners we have because they're practice squad players playing. Javon Holland, safety, not playing. We have our 4th year perennial backup special team safety, Dane Belton playing back. No, we're not doing anything. Roma Dunze is gonna have a field day. And if he doesn't, I will be surprised.
You don't think Gibbs scores on the Washington Redskins?
I don't look after last game watching, and also again, this is a little bit off topic. I was in a Pick'ems league, and like I was one of the last 6 or 7 players, and I picked the Lions to win, and they lose to JJ McCarthy. Pissed.
They did.
But why they did that is because I don't understand. At home in Detroit, I don't understand how
it was bad.
What is this like? Jameer needs to be the starter full time. I'm tired of this committee. Like it's Jameer Gibbs. I love Monty. Trade his ass. It was cool It was cool when he first got here, and it was in Sonic and Knuckles. Get him out of here. Jameer needs to be the number one guy. He needs to be what CMC is. I'm sorry. I love Monty. Come on, man.
I feel you. But if you look at the teams that are actually doing good right now, they got that double punch. You got Seattle. You got Kenneth Walker, Zach.
I know double
You
punch.
got the Lions. You got Gibbs. You got Montgomery.
Panthers?
I mean, who knows? Panthers could be something serious. I don't think so. I don't think so.
It just can't be 50. Like, make it 70-30. It can't be no 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. No.
I agree.
Oh,
Danny, like I said, Jalen Coker's on there. I think we can accept Roma.
Jalen Coker? All right, talk to Will, bro. Talk to Will.
Look at last week, bro. Look at last week. Other than Utah, you get a pass. If you're one of the highest guys, you get a pass. I don't care if you miss.
Last 2 weeks, I've been messed up the last 2 weeks. That's on me, and I'll take accountability. But I'm very confident Romo Diaz will score a touchdown against the Giants. Legit.
4 guys got a touchdown right. That's disgusting.
It's bad. And I'll put some of that on me, because that's on me. I'll put some of that on me.
I don't like this. Like, if you miss on JJ 2 times in a row, that does not mean you have to switch up off of JJ. That is not what that means. And this guy, talk about checked out. You thought he's checked out on his team? Look at his checked out on his touchdown scores, brother. 11%.
Yo, Paul, skateboard P, lock in, bro.
He ain't watching. He checked out.
It's been red since week 1. That's insane.
Dude, gross.
That's insane.
Gross.
Oh my god.
Eric picking Bijan and still not hitting. It's tough, man.
That is tough. I give Eric that. Like, Bijan should be hitting.
That's not even on his team, though, and that's what I'm saying. Props to Callum, man. Back in the green column.
Hey, shout out Callum.
Still engaged with the betting and wants to take advantage of Camden's teammate. I mean, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for him.
God bless the kid. Dude. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Does anybody have any bets that they want to place right now? It looks like Zach may be the only guy in the chat.
Zach, what you got, bro? What you got?
You got to bounce back after James Cook. That was very, very weird that he did not score. He was pretty close to scoring him multiple times, and they even put in like Ray Davis or whatever his name is. So that's tough news there.
I'm not going to lie. I don't even know who I'm picking this week because a lot of my players are playing some pretty damn good teams. And what you said, I play Eric this week? Of course.
Danny, I could see Tush Push being back this week.
Bro, just to fuck the Green Bay Packers.
Yes,
I would love that.
Yes. I think we might get that, bro. I think we might get that.
It hasn't been since week 3 or week 4.
That's why I didn't pick Saquon, is because I was like, I think there might be a Tush Push game this week.
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, C-Mac's been so good for me recently.
Feed me
cook again.
Love it.
All right. I'm not mad at that.
Who's playing the Texans? Zach put me onto their defense. I don't want to be putting any guys in.
No, I'm good. Dougie Mills is starting, bro. The defense is gonna be on the field the entire game.
Oh,
I ain't doing it.
CJ's hurt?
He's concussed, bro. He's getting cussed.
From that hit?
Yeah, he's not playing. Dougie Mills is playing, and the defense is gonna be on the field for 40 minutes. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Sorry.
Bro, yo, that defense is actually scary.
It's a good defense. They're just gonna be tired. 3 and out, defense on the field, driving on the field. 3 and out, defense. Sorry, I can't. If you have a Texans offensive player, I'm not playing him. Sorry.
Again, just want to call out really quickly while we're here, and then we'll go to the next segment. It looks like Zach's the only one in the chat. Dan, great job on betting percentage, 63%. Camden's been real hot as well, 50. He used to be very low. He's on a real nice streak here. Ty, still at 67 with 2 losses in a row. We'll
bounce back this week. I'm confident this week. I will bounce back.
Zach and Adam are on some losing streaks. Not as much Zach, but Adam's on a 2-game skid. So we need those boys to step back up. And yeah, the rest of the guys have been awful. So not much else needed for them. I expected a lot better out of Will, to be honest, too. And I don't mean to rag on Will all show, but man, I thought he would be a little bit better picking a touchdown score, especially with the guys he has on his team.
Yeah, I thought he knew football, but
me too. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, Danny. I think there might be a shift in who checks into the shows the most, who's watching the most football, who's talking the most football, who knows the most football.
bro, Adam's right there saying nothing, just watching us right now.
Yeah. All
This is
right.
good stuff. And
Let's get
Corey,
to
do you
the
want
next
to text
week.
me the game of the week so I will not spoil it?
Yes, sir. I got you.
There's actually some pretty good matchups this week again too. I'm not gonna lie.
This one is because of a certain reason.
I got you. All right.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
I think okay. Here we go. Yeah. So
You're good. You're in the group message. You just got the text up.
Oh, really? Oh.
So let's get it started. We're with our week 10 matchups. Yo, we're already in week 10. I think we only got
Crazy.
4 more weeks of regular season fantasy football before the playoffs.
14?
I think so.
Yo,
That's crazy.
it's the playoff push is here, y'all. This is gonna be
Week
it
14 is our second rivalry week. Yeah, dude, it's been an awesome year.
has
I will
been.
say that.
Honestly,
great year.
best year so far.
That's what I'm talking about. Great year. Let's get it started, bro. I'm playing Camden. Camden is on a heater right now. It's 5-1 in his last 6. We already talked about it. The vibes look like I just don't think I'm gonna win. Like I gotta play Callum again sometime soon, and I might win. But like what's gonna happen is this. Like I'm gonna be like, I'm projected to win right now, guys. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, Ty, your team is very good. We understand your team is good. Something's gonna happen. Like some bullshit's gonna happen. Like Trey McBride is gonna have like a broken toe or something, and like or something. I don't know if Theo's gonna stay here. We'll see. We have some moves to make because we have some buys at our receiver position. Something's gonna happen where I lose this game by like 2 points, but I'm not mad about it. We've accepted it. We're just looking ahead to not being in the Sacco. So we're all good here. Shout out to Camden. I hope Camden wins. I want Camden to be in that playoff picture. I want him to have a bye week. I want something to happen to Camden. I want Camden to do as well as possible. So I'm okay with if he beats me this week.
I think this is going to be close. It's tough for me to continue to pick Ty.
I don't blame you.
But to me, Ty, something just has it every week where I see it on paper and I want to pick you. I think it's going to be tough with the buys you have.
Tell Zach to trade me Jackson Dart and I'll win this week. How about that? Yo, Zach, give him to me. You're not going to play him anyway. Give me Jackson. Like, I don't understand. What is this song and dance we're doing? Give me the player I want. I will give you a player. Just counter me. I'm done. Continue, Corey. My bad.
No, I got called out for clicking a pin and I didn't even know I was doing it. No one told me, guys. You guys were hearing that?
Sorry.
All right. But anyways, no, I don't. I could see T-Mac having a big game against the Saints. I don't see Adams having as big of a game. I don't see Derrick Henry having as big a game against Minnesota. Denver for Genty. Something every week tells me to go Ty, and I'm going to continue to go Ty here. I'm going to ignore the X's and the O's, like I always say, and go with the Jimmies and the Joes. I'm going Ty.
I appreciate that, Corey. I'm not going to lie.
Danny, what are your thoughts here? Who you got in this game?
I'm gonna be quick. Ty, this is not your week.
Hey, shout out, Danny.
I'm
Shout
looking
out.
at both rosters right now. Camden has a better roster.
I get it.
I would consider Camden taking away DJ Moore for Chris Olave just because he is going to get more targets. But Chris Olave is playing the Panthers D, which is a good D.
DJ Moore playing the Giants defense.
DJ Moore is playing the Giants.
Now, I don't know if he was. I think he was limited at practice today. Those are the reports. He was limited at practice today. DJ Moore.
Oh,
Luther Burden coming out of the concussion, but I think DJ Moore and Roma Dunze were both hobbled at practice today, from reports.
Okay.
That's just me though. That's just me.
But yeah, I got Big Cam Dog against Ty.
I feel that. Hey, I'm not mad about that. We can move on because ain't nothing to talk about here. Let's go to Butter's Cook. He's in the chat. Zach's playing Jacob. Is for some reason why is Jacob supposed to win this game. What's happening right now? Do we have
I
some buys I
mean,
don't know
this
about?
team is solid, dude, and uh, I don't know what it is about Pookie. They're not lying down this year. I think it's Puka's back, and he's probably got the most projections out of any receiver.
Yeah,
in the
AJ
league.
Brown. I mean,
AJ Brown's coming back. That's huge.
man, get out of here with
Against
that.
Green Bay. Mm.
Xavier McKinney's pretty good in the secondary, but that's not a cornerback.
He's awesome. He's great. He's great. Former Giant.
This man has 2 tight ends.
I think a lot of fantasy teams are going to that 22 personnel. They're like a lot of tight ends this week, maybe. I don't know.
Just
What the
like a
heck is
lot of the
going on?
offenses are. I mean, a lot of the offenses are being heavy. Seahawks, Steelers, focusing on 2 tight end sets a lot. Jamar Chase.
Juwan Jennings is the top receiver for the San Francisco, and he has him on the bench.
Don't look now, but this has a lot of implications. It does. Now, Ty really, really, really needs Pookie.
Yeah, if Jacob loses, we're in great shape. And for that reason, I'm picking Zach. And also, Zach, trade me Jackson Dart, and you'll win this game.
I don't know, man. I got Jacob on this one. With Jamar being out, I think he's going to have to – I mean, Debo's not going to have – is the Detroit secondary still obliterated?
I don't know about obliterated, but it's like not
They were on
crazy.
like their 5th-string cornerback.
Yeah, they've been getting hurt a lot for some reason. I don't know what they be doing. They must be practicing too hard.
He's going to be without his champion, his name champion, Butker. Butker's going to be out. Something just tells me to pick Pookie here. He's, like I said, he's had the most points over the past 2 weeks, so I'm going Pookie.
I'm hitting Zach up. I think Zach, again, he's a top three team. I think he's above Corey in your overall standings, but I think Zach has a better team than Pookie, so I think he wins it, pulls it out.
Yeah, he just has to get a kicker, and I think he'll be fine. Now
he'll figure that out.
And also, I think Daniel Jones is coming back down to earth, y'all. Let's go to the next game. Let's go to
Browns defense. I think that's a big winner there. Look at that defense and who they're playing, man. I think that might be where it comes down to. And I know Zach's got a decent defense in there, playing against Atlanta.
If they're not playing Shador, I mean, it's going to be a low-scoring affair, 7-3, which might be good for the Browns defense, but Pookie going down this week. I'm sorry.
So we got Zach, and I'm going Jacob.
I do see what you're saying, Corey. It's kind of
It's going to be a tough week for Zach, especially with Jamar out. I mean, that's his first-round pick. His name champion's out. It's just something that's off a little bit this week. So
Zach, I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Andy called me out about the pen, man. Fuck that.
He did it with the pen. Okay, let's go on to our commissioner's game against Paul. Corey, I'm going with you off rip. This dude, Paul, is not locked in. Bye. This dude's not locked in. Corey, you're winning.
I'm going to say anything? I don't
care.
Hell no. I'm not saying anything. I'm letting it sit.
Paul,
again, I'm only scared of this team when Brandon Aubrey scores 10 points. I don't think Paul's won because he hasn't scored 10 points in like the past 3 or 4 weeks. Having kind of a slower game. He had 18 against Washington 3 weeks ago. But yeah, man, I'm not too worried about this week. I think I could sleep in on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, what is Paul like on like a 3 or 4 game losing streak right now?
It's not looking good for him, bro. It's not looking good.
He's leaking so much gas.
so much leakage.
I mean, Lord.
He's getting to the holidays. He's not worried as much.
Yeah. I don't know. I worry about him. He needs someone that's there in person, telling him, piping him up a little bit, which I think I used to do. Adam's just not vocal enough and won't stick up and say, "Hey, Paul, get it together." But maybe I'll give him a call this week out of courtesy. I don't like handout wins. Actually, to be honest with you, though, I don't ever worry any given week because I know, especially when Saquon and Josh are in, I know I got touchdowns on deck. And touchdowns, I think, win games in fantasy, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm not too worried. I think Wandale's got a good matchup against Chicago this week. Excited to see Devontae back in action and Saquon after a bye week. Saquon should be healthy. looking to see what Rashad White can do after 2 stinkers of weeks in a row coming off of a bye as well.
That's exactly what I was about to talk about because Rashad White's about to lose all your momentum, bro. You're about to have to drop
I
him.
got him one more game, so I'm going to keep him in for one more game because he's not playing.
But Bucky's playing, bro.
No, he's not.
He was
He's not-
he
he's
kind
gonna
of
play.
hobbled. It's gonna be tough. He's gonna be tough. We'll see. If he
see.
plays, I don't know if he'll be 100%. It'll be like somewhere where like 60 to 80%.
Fair.
We'll see.
But I think what I'm going to need to happen to go late in the season. I mean, dude, if Rashad White's not playing, I can easily put in Quentin Johnson and hopefully get 10 to 15 points.
Hope
Not like the 0 points the 2 weeks before.
Let's hope, bro. Let's hope.
He's averaging 15 still. I would love to have Terry back, man. It's going to be tough with no QB at this point, but
Biggest bust in the league, Terry McLaurin.
he's been terrible all year. He's been a liability for my roster for sure. But to be honest, I could put Fannin in, man. Play Fannin. He gets the ball a lot with any rookie QB in there. But yeah, I don't think we need to spend up much more time on this because there's not much to dissect with Paul's team against me.
Yo, you're
He's
right.
gonna have to figure it out.
Corey all the way. Zach, you sent a trade. I'll look at it after the stream is over. And we have a first time chatter. Borger Nation. I see your trade in the chat. If it were me, and I'm assuming this is a dynasty league, it's tough.
Oof.
It's
Danny,
tough.
we may need some input here.
But I'm always gonna be pro player over the pick. I'm always team fuck them picks. So I'm picking.
Gray, no.
I am the same way, Ty.
I'm team fuck them. Like it's just like if there's ever like a time where it's like player or pick, like what's the odds you're gonna get? You're gonna pick a player that's as good as a player.
It depends
you're
on what
getting
his
away.
record is this season is, though, too.
It does. It also does. It does. Record doesn't matter. But if I'm picking the team that has Trey McBride, AJ Brown, still 4th round pick. I know a Gray. I'm sorry. I know Chris Olave, and Danny can speak to this more than I can. But is Chris Olave even going to be on the Saints after the season? Maybe. But who's this quarterback going to be? Tyler Shook. A lot to see what's going to happen. Look, he's slaying the ball for 7 years. The guy knows a thing or two about playing quarterback. All right. But I'm just saying, Chris Olave is like the best player in that trade, and I think AJ Brown and Trey McBride are combined.
Bill
Like, that's more talent.
There, but I mean, I wouldn't be buying Bill's stock.
I'm not buying Bill's stock. Are you kidding me? Hello? You see what team he plays for?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I still think the Chiefs are better than the Bills.
But Noah Gray.
I still think the Chiefs have a better overall team than the Bills. I think the Bills just got lucky.
Bills win in the regular season. That's the truth. I'll tell you that much.
You think so?
I think they're like 7-1 against the Chiefs in the regular
season. Bills have their number, but playoffs is when it matters.
Yeah.
Hey, playoffs matters though, right?
Exactly. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a regular season game. So anytime they play in the regular season, you can bet your money on the Bills. But playoff time, clutch time,
yeah,
better be nutting up on the Chiefs. But yeah, not much to say here. If I don't know what you guys think. Is it common courtesy for me to reach out, or do you?
Nah. Because I've been picking Paul, and he been letting me down. So I'm good with you not saying nothing. It's all right. Let him learn.
He's a Cowboys fan. Fuck that.
Exactly. Let him learn. let him learn. That's tough. I probably dislike the commies. I probably dislike them the least.
Out of your division?
I had to think about that. Yeah, I'd think about that one.
Yeah,
Eagles the worst. Hate Eagles. Eagles worst. But between the Cowboys and the commies,
I would go Cowboys over Eagles, man.
It's just I just don't think. I think it's just that I think Callum is representative of their fan base. And if that's their fan base, I can't do it. But like I know other Cowboys. You know what I mean? Like I just think on average, I think Cowboys fans are like probably worse. But the worst commies fans are terrible. That's just me.
Really?
Yes. Are you like think about it. Your favorite team is the Commanders.
We have two.
Like think about that.
Think about it in our league. We got Adam, who's just like quiet.
Adam's chill. If Adam is the representative of the commie nation, I like it.
We got Callum.
But Calvin brings it so far down.
You got Callum laughing at injuries, bro. You got Callum.
What are we talking
Bro,
about?
in college, this guy was wishing that planes were crashing on the way home.
Oh my god!
I don't mean to put him on the blast, but I don't think we got enough viewers in here to really give a shit. Yeah,
And the best part is he tried to cover himself. That was the funny part. He was like,
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Speaking of crashing, we have two Titans crashing this week. We got Adam, who we were just talking about, versus Shreesian, both 6-3. Some seeding implications here. Adam coming off a good week, and both coming off wins. How do y'all see this one playing out? I think Adam, like we talked about, the receiving core is crazy. Drake London will be overseas, not in London, but I think they're in Berlin for that game, early morning game. I think I'm gonna go Adam here. Shreesian is bouncing back a little bit. You're more engagement. You like to see that, but I think Adam's team is a little bit too strong right now for Shreesian. What do y'all think?
Well, it's funny because I think Shree has been watching this, and ever since he said, "Why haven't you thrown David Montgomery in?"
I did notice
I see
that.
David Montgomery in the lineup,
And I see Panthers defense.
And I see Baker Mayfield as quarterback. No Tua. I've been listening.
He's been listening, but I still think Adam has the strongest team here. He just has better players, unfortunately. I think Adam all the way.
I mean, weakness at the tight end for Adam. I know TJ caught a touchdown pass last weekend, but he's had a very, very down year. And at the beginning of the season, I saw
JJ's back though. We don't know, bro. He just caught a touchdown. He's with JJ again.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I think at some point someone's got a game plan for Seattle. I do think Adam's got the strongest team, but I also do think he's got one of the teams that has a lot of options. I mean, JSN does not have a lot of other alternative options on his team, but I do think that
Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed.
Oh yeah,
Rashid Shaheed, that is crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think his team, if they're all playing and they're all involved on a given week, yeah, absolutely, he's the best team. But I do think, again, I said it last week, the Lions have so many options. Sounds like the Seattle re-upped on some options. Not impressed with the tight end room. I guess you could say Drake London's all alone over there in Atlanta as far as receivers, but hasn't had the best season, just hit or miss, 25, 31, 38. But let me read you the other ones, 5, 10, and 8. The rest have been injured, not played, or buys. To me, this team is hit or miss. He had to put Jordan Mason, so that trade was big for him because he was losing Jordan Mason because what's his name came back, Aaron Jones. Yep. But still think he's got a really solid team, and at the end of the day, he's the ultimate fantasy grinder. So I expect to see him in the championship.
I would say both of these teams, both of these are Adam and Shree. All their players are playing really good defenses. So I think that could have an impact as well.
The Lions.
Arizona's no pushover. I think they're a sleeper team, even though the record doesn't show. I'm not saying that because I live in Arizona, but they're the only team that's lost by a field goal in like 5 games.
No, yeah, for real.
Second.
Yeah, like what? All their losses are like a total like over like what 12 points or 13 points. It's like
it's something crazy.
They're in those games.
They're the only NFC team that has a positive point differential with a losing record.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then Sauce Gardner locking up Drake London up in Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think this matchup might be decided early on Sunday because both running backs for Shreesian are playing at 9:30 in the morning, and Drake London's playing at 9:30. So this might be a game we are tuned into early morning coffee on Sunday.
True.
We got England game back this week.
I think it's Berlin, Germany. Yeah.
7:30 for me, fellas. Good Lord.
Golly. Well, you
For
gotta be up.
Danny too.
Oh yeah. The West Coast boys, but
no. I'm going to do it, and I know it's a little bit of a switch, but I'm switching my fraud watch that I had on Adam Fink now to Shree. I know he's back engaged, but I just do not buy this team. I think it's similar to my team in the sense of a lot of question marks at the flex and receiver position. It's all going to come down to the running backs.
I'll still go
And
on
the
Adam.
Wolfpack QB, baby. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Jacoby Brissett is Dyson.
Yeah.
So
Jacoby, yeah.
I'll ask him some questions next week so we can get to Ty's Knicks and Ty can go watch his Knicks.
I appreciate that. Let's go on to a battle of two very lowly. I think this is currently a preview of the Toilet Bowl. If we're
Yeah.
going to be honest, this might be a preview of the Toilet Bowl. I mean, Callum has CJ Stroud in the game. He's not playing.
Why?
So again, he's concussed. He doesn't have a kicker. Like, what are we doing? I want to find reasons to pick Callum, but I just can't do it. Give me Will. Stamp it.
Dude, Will's team looks
Ray
terrible.
Davis is playing though. Oh,
dude.
God.
Bro, I'm telling you, this team looks terrible this week. And I know he's got a lot of people on bye, so I'm going to give it to him. But if Callum can steal out a win, it's
no, dude. No, I'm not going.
Out.
I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not.
If not now, when? He got Torrey Horton.
Dude.
Oh, but he has Rashid Shaheed. It's okay.
Dude, I don't. What do we?
Colston Loveland? Did he just pick him up?
Yeah, you got Colston Loveland. He better have.
I mean, hey, I will say I appreciate that I see him still picking up players. These are all from November 5th, so I appreciate it. He's trying to gear up for a win this week. He does not want that punishment. I have not
seen a win since week 1, and because of that, I believe it when I see it. Give me Will. Give me Will going 500 after this week.
The projections are 78 to 89.
That is so insane. That is so crazy to me.
I might need to get another drink. Good Lord.
Yeah, what am I looking at?
I'm going Callum.
Dang, I feel that, Danny.
I'm going Callum. I just don't like Will. I just don't like Will. I do like him, but just like I don't like him.
He's my rival.
Callum has a chance this week, and I think he pulls through. He's gonna pick up a quarterback. He'll figure it out. He needs to find someone else other than Bill. I don't know.
If Callum doesn't win this week, he has a legitimate chance to have double-digit losses, and I don't want to see that for this league. We're too proud. We have too much integrity for that to happen. So let's hope he wins, but I'm betting against him. Let's go with the game of the week. Danny boy, who's in our chat, the GM midseason winner, versus a team who is on the up and up, shifting with the vibes, Eric. Now, Danny, I'll let you go ahead. Before you go ahead, I just think this could be a great matchup. I think Eric is feeling a little bit. It's going to be a high-scoring affair. I like this is the game of the week. What are your thoughts, Danny? Talk to me.
It's funny. I see Alec Pierce is in the lineup now.
Oh, no. What happened? Oh, no. BRB, y'all, they're coming back. Oh.
I don't know, man. Like Brock Bowers can pop off. Like
I don't think you see that.
Everyone, Tracy again. Touches are getting to Singletary. I'm not worried about him. I think he needs to figure that out. I'm not trying to give him any insight, but just trying to help him win a game. You know, even though he won last week, but I don't know. I go into every week worried, but then at the same time, I know I have a good team, so we'll see what happens. I got me all the way, but if
I'll be a little bit of a trap game.
Josh Allen's playing Miami.
Yeah,
that's just
Rico Dowdle against the Saints.
Like I said, we have a good run defense. I think if they're going to win the game, they need to pass the ball. I think our run defense will stop the run, but our secondary is sketchy. Just kind of like the Giants. But
yeah.
I mean, he is the Texans' best defense in the league. I don't
know. Not this week. Hey, not this week. Sorry. And that's not because they're playing Jacksonville, because their quarterback is going to give the ball up the entire game.
Facts. I see. Yes, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it could go either way. We'll see what happens, but I'm obviously going to pick myself. I mean, I'm on a 5-game win streak, so.
Hey, can't be mad at that. Corey, what you got?
I just realized that Eric is somehow 4-5 with James Conner, Malik Neighbors, and Scatterboo on the IR. Can you give me some clap for this guy?
For real, like Eric, he had a good draft strategy.
Really good season.
He did, and I love the fact that he has them still on there because good for the locker room, and that's why they're winning right now. Good for the locker room.
And that's what he wants. You can tell which two guys he wants in there. I mean, he dropped James Conner to fit Cam down in there in the IR spot for whatever reason. I mean, he's a culture guy. He knows what he's doing with his team. And just to give some insights into why this is prime time, and this definitely deserves to be prime time, but this was requested. There is a target.
Ooh.
There is a target on Mr. Taylor.
It was requested.
This was requested by our VP as saying, I think this one's got to be prime time because I'm taking him down. So I know you're nervous already, Danny. Don't overlook this one. I know it kind of doesn't look like it's the tightest on paper. It doesn't match up, but I do think this will come down to the wire. It may be an Alec Pierce bomb from Danny Dimes
against Atlanta.
I don't know much about that.
They got a good secondary, but keep talking.
I wouldn't know much because the Panthers beat them 30-0, so didn't even pay attention to that game. But yeah, I mean, Danny, it really boils down to like every week you're finding a way to win. A lot of the times, like I said, it's coming out of the tight end position. So, and what hurts me about that is it takes away from Saquon even more and Devontae Smith, who are on my team. So we kind of have some connections together through our teams, especially with Jalen Hurts. So it's funny every week kind of tuning into the Eagles games and watching those and kind of seeing what your team's going to be like. So I kind of always have a close eye at what's going on with your team. I think it's very solid. I don't see a way Eric can win this, unfortunately.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, especially with Georgie out.
Look,
Eric, I love you. Eric, I love you. You're not winning this week, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you did, insane. Danny, if you lost this week, it would be insane. But even if you lose this week, I still think you're still to be in first place. Regardless.
Zach has a good point, man. Every time Eric does it to one of those big honchos at number one, it's three guys with 30 points or three guys with 40 points. So you got to be on the lookout, man. It's not always about top to bottom.
Just Malik Washington and Alec Pierce is just nasty. I'm sorry. It's just nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty. And then also, I have the most points forward. So.
Yeah, no one's saying that.
And then also I could play Sam Darnold against him and really show him who his daddy is.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, Eric, bulletin board material right there. Right there.
I'm joking.
Of course, it's all love here. But I'm going Danny. I'm going Danny here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he took out. I'm just going back to when Adam was the 1 seed, right? Hadn't lost a game, undefeated, playing great vibe shift. Great vibe shift's roster is Josh Allen. In that game, the lineup is Josh Allen, Kenneth Walker, Cam, George Pickens, Elick Ayamore, David Njoku, Rico Dowdle, Eagles, and Matt Gay. Guess he got 15 from Josh, 4 from Kenneth, 31 from Cam, 31 from George, 5 from Elick, 5 from David, 33 from Rico, 0 from the Eagles defense, 7 from Matt Gay, and still have 135. If he does that, he has a chance to win any week. So, Zach, shout out to you putting that in the chat. I love you engaging in the chat, so I do like to highlight and look into stuff like that. So appreciate that. Could be on the radar this week, Danny. That's the method and how Eric can get a win from you. So you got to prevent that, brother.
I'm just glad to hear that it was requested. That's all I like.
I do love that too. Before we get out of here, fellas, great show. But we have some chats from YouTube. I didn't mean to neglect you guys, YouTube.
Oh shit!
But, you know what I'm saying? Received a trade. They want ETN for Sutton. My running backs would be Barkley, Dobbins, Woody, Benson whenever he comes back. Receivers would be Pittman, JSN Moore, Keenan, and Sutton. They want They want ETN for Sutton. I'm not doing that.
Too much.
I don't know, man. They're both like hit or miss. They are. I don't think I have enough faith in Courtland. And I used to be big on Courtland Sutton, but I think that Troy Franklin connection is getting better and better.
I'm just not trusting
Troy
him right now.
Flank, and then also Mims. Mims is
And
getting
Marvin
the ball
Mims, he's
too, bro.
starting to spread the ball around
And
a little bit.
RJ Harvey, bro. Like I
RJ
got
Harvey.
Dobbins, and RJ Harvey's putting up some more points than Dobbins. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know. So, yeah, Sun hasn't been too good for me this year. You guys have been right all year. Like my wide receiver room is my weakest area, and Sutton is just like he'll catch a touchdown, but then that's all he'll do. You know,
Bro,
I think that's what happened this past week, and he had 10 points. He caught a ball for 30 yards, and that was his only catch. And it's just like you can't. I'm relying on it, but you can't rely on it. I think Etienne is the better trade than Sutton.
I would agree. We have another one. I was offered Judkins for McBride. Yes or no? Not doing that. I love Judkins, but I'm not doing that.
No.
Trey McBride's too valuable. He's too valuable as a tight end.
Too valuable.
Yeah. Would you trade Rico for Saquon PPR? Rico Dowdle for Saquon PPR?
The scary thing about Saquon is he could start popping off this week.
He could.
And then Rico Dowdle, like they're playing the Saints D. The Saints aren't good, but their running defense is actually good. Like if he hits, if Carolina starts playing, they are actually going to start playing some of these divisional teams that know how they run. I think Dowdle kind of goes down in points over time. I do. I think you start seeing a 50-50 Dowdle and Hubbard again. I think Dowdle just has had a good 2-3 weeks, and I think Hubbard comes back into play.
I think Hubbard's good. Ty, we need to read the one in the chat because I'm trying to answer, man, but this one's tough, dude.
My skills would be okay. He's talking about Rashad White and Devontae Smith for Bucky Irving.
It's tough, dude.
Who?
Devontae Smith and Rashad White for Bucky Irving.
But look at his team.
100%.
And his team.
Bucky Irvin, when he's playing, he's top 5. He's top 5.
True. I mean, he's
HN
good.
Bucky Dowdle if he comes back. JSN. Oh, so he has there's got to be 8 teams, bro. It's got to be 8 teams.
He's got Kamara too. But my only thing, dude, is you're betting a lot on
Bucky.
You're betting a lot on Bucky.
We don't know how he's gonna look when he comes back. Like I just am very like
12 team.
12 team. That's great. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you for that squad. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to you for that squad. Give you some claps for that one. You did cook. You did cook.
Yeah.
Shout out Brash God.
Danny, how much you want to bet Rico has 100 yards this week from Zach?
I'll bet him that.
Ooh.
I don't think a running back's touched over 100 with us, so let's bet.
Yeah, crazy. You're 5-4 with that team. I mean,
that is crazy.
I guess unlucky. Didn't really get going until a little bit later in the season. A chain has not been like crazy as of late, just like kind of average 16, 17. JSN has been phenomenal. Devontae Adams, you must be winning now. I mean,
for sure.
Good Lord.
Shout out Brash God. Thanks for tuning in, Brash God. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you chat.
We got one more from YouTube. Should I trade Lamar and Dobbins for Achane and Odunze? I have Bo Nix as well.
Jamar and Dobbins.
He says should I trade? He has Lamar and Dobbins for Achane and Odunze. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No.
You ain't gonna get any better QB than that.
Yeah.
Solid points every week. You waited at this point to have him and to play him at this point. Why would you trade him? Unless you just got him, in my opinion. So, I'm keeping him.
Yeah, shout out, real quick roll call. Shout out Dustin Wells, Carlos Z, Chandler Constantino, Alex Flores, and Ezekiel Ruiz. Twitch, shout out Brash God. Shout out Zach for tuning in. Shout out Dab Marino, Borger Nation. Shout out everyone that tuned in to this episode. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, we're only a few weeks away from the playoffs.
Oh, I can't wait for episodes during the playoffs, boys.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be heating up.
We're gonna need to have like during playoffs. We're gonna need to have like the whole league needs to have some time on the podcast during the playoffs because it'll be electric.
100% agree. 100%.
But
Danny, you want to call out some of our guys for not joining for us?
Yeah, Danny, go ahead. Get some time. Get your time on the podium, Danny. Talk to us.
Here, I'll be real quick. Shree, grow some balls. Will, come on, bro. You're on the podcast. Jacob, let's go. Okay, Callum, stop hiding.
Oh no.
Adam Fink's been on.
Adam, come on, bro. I would love to hear from you. You're a top 3 contender in this league. I want to hear from you.
Brashcott, thank you for the follow, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow.
Every Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Every Wednesday we're here 8 p.m. We'll answer all your questions if we get to them. I know we have a league to get through. Our league is it's a great league. So if we can't get your questions like off rip, we'll try to get to them. But just vibe out with us. We have a lot of fun up here. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. With that being said, thank you, boys. Thank you, Danny, for being the special guest this week. You know what I'm saying? Good luck on your matchup against Eric this week. Corey, good job being a great commissioner as always. Love the power rankings. Great. We have a big week this week, boys. A few more weeks left before the playoffs. Shout out to y'all. We'll be back next week. If you like the stream, if you're on Twitch, follow us. Give us a follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel and like the stream.
Couldn't have done it without our host Ty. So shout out Ty real quick.
Hey, this ain't nothing without the Sicker Piece of Crew League as a whole for giving me this platform. But without further ado,
before I go, I want to say one more thing. I'm so happy our only win this year is against the Giants. So.
You know what, Danny? On that note, we will appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll be out.